Hello everybody. This is a common crab, Tomatocarcinus giganteus from the Canterbury Formation in New Zealand. But I went outside the box on this one. A few years ago I saw a guy prep out a crab where he took off a leg to prep underneath it and around it and whatnot, and then put it back on, and I was totally amazed. And this crab, I took a leg off. I amputated this crab. Did the work all right underneath it and whatnot, and put it back on, and it came out, well, it came out pretty good. So, I have lots of crab concretions, but this is the one you want to see. So enjoy. This I've named pancake crab, and you can kind of see why. I've had flat crabs before, but never that round. This was a tough read. I kind of figured out this was top, so I put a T on it, and then the other day I figured out, well, I guess what direction the crab is facing, so I put an arrow on it. And the reason I figured that was, if you'll see these legs here, the way they're crushed tells me that this should be the top. Mother Nature always throws curveballs though, so you can't go by certain things. Here's a leg that comes out and travels along the edge of the rock, but I'm sure that's right where there's a joint. The leg turns and there's another joint there where it turns again, I'm guessing. But that tells me the crab is going in that direction, hopefully. So I'm guessing that the carapace should be right here, hopefully. Maybe a little, well, whatever. And the other night I realized I start spitting out stuff that people don't understand what I'm talking about. So I've got my little cheat sheet here. Every crab basically has the same parts: the dactyls, propolis, carpus, maris, all that kind of stuff, carapace, blah blah blah. So when I run into something, if I remember, I'll say, and this is the, this is this part of this leg. Anyways, I hope that helps people out. So here goes nothing or everything. I'm going to use these two tools for most of the work. These are from Paleo Tools. These are my favorite tools of all time. The Super Jack with the chisel tip, the ME9100 with just a 2-inch style eye, and I keep these sharp. I usually show once a video of sharpening them, but I do it many times, but that gets boring. Anyways, I'm going to start out with the big Super Jack and go down and hopefully find carapace. It's always nice to find carapace, even when you're positive it's there. It's still nice to see it. Otherwise, I start second guessing myself. So, to work I go. As you can see, I'm fairly deep in the rock. I'm starting to second guess myself already, and I'm now wondering if I read this thing backwards. I still think this is the top of the crab, but I don't think that's the front. I think that might be the front. Anyways, I could be right above it. Man, I hope it's not upside down. Fingers crossed, folks. Just one more pass to go a little bit deeper, and well, geez, let's get this closer so your viewers can see it, or at least try to see what I'm seeing. This little spot right there, that's crab carapace, so no more second guessing. Now I just gotta figure out if it's going that way or that way. 100% carapace, got a little tiny ding on it. I hate it, but that's the way it goes. Now I'm going to just start taking off a lot of rock. I won't bore you with that because that's just boring stuff. But a whole bunch of rock all the way around, and then I'll start exposing some of that carapace. Oh no! Where'd my crab go? Hold it. Over here I'm making a time lapse of the prep job, so that's why it's taking me so long to take this rock off. Take off a little bit and a little bit and a little bit and a little bit and take a picture, and I did that, geez, I don't know, went around there 3 or 4 times. Anyways, put this back over here, and then this back over there. And now I'm going to start taking some rock off, but first I'm going to carefully flatten some of this out with this tool, and then take it off with the smaller tool. That's the ticket. Dang-ola. Getting sticky. Don't like that. The way it goes though. Mother Nature. Oh boy. This has turned into an absolute sticky, horrible nightmare mess. Right where I first came down, it released. I thought the whole crab was going to be like that. I was really happy, and now it's just turned into a freaking nightmare. But I can't stop now, so I'm going to take some more rock down with the chisel, and then take some more rock off the crab carapace with this thing, which I'm now starting to use mostly just the side of the styli. On this flat stuff, you can easily take off a wide band of rock getting close to the shell. I actually hit it right there, but so barely, it's not going to even matter. And then of course more, now I gotta get back to the nightmare. So remember to use the side of the styli when you're getting into a sticky nightmare mess like this. Okay, I gotta do this again, take some more rock down, and then make my little shelf there, and then back to this tool so I can beat up this carapace. And I'm just beating the absolute cow poop out of it. Amazingly sticky. In fact, you can see the places that weren't sticky, that just really all those nice pustules and everything. That's the way it's supposed to be, but it's not going to be that way. Sad to say. But that won't look near as bad when the whole crab is done. So, okay, I'm ready to expose some more carapace, but I forgot to tell you, these little lines here, which I don't even know if you can see in the camera, it's called, hold it. Grab my cheat sheet and show you. It's called cervical groove. Of course, they're different on crabs because of different crab species, but there's one. Here, let me get a pointer here if I can. Here's one. There's the other one. It's starting to cave down over here faster than here. That tells me this is the back of the crab, this here is the face of the crab, the front. So, even though I second guessed myself constantly, I read this crab absolutely perfect. I actually impressed myself. Believe you me, I don't read these things perfect all the time. In fact, if you watch my videos, you'll notice that. I've done some serious fixing on the back sides before. Anyways, I'm going to take this down and keep right on going. Well, then I got to take a bunch more rock off. Oh well, way it goes. Man, Oh man, that's a lot of rock removal. Big freaking chunks were coming off here though on this side. It's weird. But anyways, now I can get back to taking this down a little bit more. The farther I go down, the more that carapace starts turning into walls, and the slower it becomes. But a couple more of these and I'll be hitting legs and stuff, so it's all pretty groovy. Well, I'm getting the rear end here, got the right coxswain, at least part of it. Got this direct rear end part, I can't remember the name of that one. And this left coxswain's got a problem. So I'm hoping that, only seeing one leg coming out here, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they're just articulated. So that's got me worried. It's always something. Boy, some slow going stuff, but found a leg, a weird angle, but it's a leg. This side still worries me though. Be interesting to see what this is right here. Okay, look how interesting this is. You get a pointer here. I thought this leg was coming down to here for this leg, but it is not. This is a separate, different leg. So there's one leg, there's two legs, and I just crashed into another. God, I hate that. I don't have any excuses, I just need to slow down, but I just am the way I am. Oh well. I hope I can live with it. Oh jeez, I don't know, I hate that. Anyway, there's three legs so far on this side, so why it's messed up back here, I don't know. I'll find out later when I take rock down. Alright, back to... Good morning. I did a little bit of work here this morning, not much. My plan of attack today is to just take this side, keep going down, try to expose as much of this leg as I can. I think this might be a candidate for taking this leg off and then putting it back on after I expose that leg, and something I've never done before, but it sure sounds, this is a good candidate for that. And I gotta see if I can find the fourth leg and the right claw, pincer, propotus, all that good stuff. So, wish me the best of luck. It's going to be a very interesting day. I'm liking these legs. Okay, I'm ready to work this rock here down to this leg here, but I thought first, just to be on the safe side, for me, put some glue on that. Not a very good glue job, but from this angle it's pretty tough. Just want you to see what I'm doing. So that when I take that rock and get down right to that leg, hopefully those little pieces of rock or pieces of shell material of the crab won't come off. It's never a guarantee, but at least I try. So, go on the attack. Okay, glue put away, tool in hand. I shall now go on the prep attack and take that rock off. Go! Rock is loose off on the edges, and it's wrapped. Except for these legs are very, very tough. Almost serious. Oh, shit. I mean, shoot, sorry. Piece of leg right there. Not sure what's going on there. Try down a little bit. That's too aggressive. Well, I lost a little tiny bit. No one's going to know, except for everybody who watches this and myself. I'm going to put a little more glue on that just to be on the safe side. Okay, pretty nice leg coming around here, but it looks like it's running into a problem right there. Zoom that up so you can see what I'm talking about, but I mean, it's crushed, but does it keep going? I think it might keep going. I think it might just be crushed but damaged, but I would love for this to turn into a tippy. So, fingers crossed. Found the Propolis, or no, that might be the Carpus actually. So, no, geez, hold it. Not used to bringing this out. Let me back this up a little bit. Oop. You always go the wrong way, Ronald. That's the ticket. Okay. This piece of crab right there would be this piece of right there. Of course, they're different on each crab, but I believe that's the Carpus, which is, shows you right here, Carpus, which is right by the Propolis. So the Propolis is over here, and then the claws are coming out. Alright, hope that helped. I don't know. I try. Alright. Alright, great news. That's just crushed and broken and stuff, but it's all in place, so far so good. Whoop whoop. Get a load of that. That leg just swept right around there, stayed just within the concretion boundaries, and I've got a tippy. Yeah! Freaking A. Boy, I'm liking that. I don't care what anybody says, if you get a crab that's got a tippy, you're doing pretty good. So, for a crab I'm beating the crap out of, it's going to be a really cool crab. This leg comes out, gets rotted away here, and just comes to an end right before it went to the edge of the rock, which is why I couldn't see it. And this right here is the, heck, I'll show you. I've got my cheat sheet. This is one I can never remember. It's the Bossy Ischium. Right there. The old Bossy Ischium. Alright, now I'm going to expose more of that and probably call it quits and attack this side tomorrow. It's been a couple of days since I've done any prepping attack on this crab. I've been thinking about this for the last 2 days. Exciting, but scared exciting, where I'm going to hopefully take this leg off, expose those legs underneath there, and then put this leg back on so everything's exposed. It's going to be scary. Never tried that before. But today I'm going to do this side, take all this rock off, hopefully get the claw exposed, and then maybe tomorrow attack that. That's going to be some scary stuff. So right now I'm going to follow this first leg out. Oh, and let me show you. There's the right coxa. That's that right there. Now I got to go get the Bossy Ischium, which is next, and then of course all the leg stuff, which is the same stuff as the claws, because they're all legs. Claws are just nothing but modified legs. The dactyl, they all have dactyls. There's 10 of them. That's why it's called a decapod, or used to be anyways. Enough of my cheat sheet. I'm going to get to work. Yeehaw! So I've exposed the tops of all these legs coming out to the edges, and I lost a little bit of shell on this one and a little bit on that one. Not much, but I hate to lose it. Anyways, being that this stuff is pretty soft on the edges of these rocks, I like to try to save as much as possible. Jeez, get some glue on there, Ron. Just like so. It may look messy, but in the end no one will know. Except for people watching, of course. So... and there you go. I'm going to take off. This is that leg. This one here is that leg, and these two are just going in between, a little deeper. So, got some work. Okay, over here it feels like I'm digging for China, and made my second real mistake. I mean, the whole crab is a mistake. It's so sticky and beat up. I'm just beating the crap out of it. But I tore off that piece of flange. The first one was over here where it just fell apart in about 3 or 4 different pieces. So, well, I'm going to fix it or not, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to take this thing off. This thing's called a muffler on the ME9100. My favorite tool of all time for prepping fossils. And now I'm going to just start going in here and just digging in. And just, I don't know, see how far I can get, I guess. Getting hard to get. But that's just me complaining. Shut up, Ron, get your ass to work. God, that's tough. That's tough for me. God, I'm getting doinks and everything. Jeez, I'm just beating the crap out of it. Jeez, if it wasn't so sticky, it'd be totally different. Oh well. Still going to be a beautiful looking crab when I'm done with it. Golly darn gee willikers. Good morning. Good day yesterday, even though that took a lot longer than I thought, but that's the way it goes. This morning I'm going to clean up this face down to where I've got the rock level, and then I'm going to start exposing this this right arm, finishing up the left arm, and hopefully get this mostly finished. Well, at least not finished, but rock removal finished. Going to be a lot of rock sculpting, and I was realizing yesterday that the deeper I go here, the harder it's going to be to smooth out that rock. But hey, it's the way it goes. What Mother Nature gave me, this is what I have to work with, and I will do it, or at least I'll try to do it. Anyways, I'm going to do that today, and then tomorrow or the next day I'm going to attempt to undercut this leg and take it off. Ooh, that's scary stuff, that one. Wow. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it was really sticky right here. I mean, super sticky. Here started releasing a little better. But still, I'm just beating the crap out of it. It's going to be one cool-acious, crappy crab, that's for sure. Alright, I got to get back to work. Man, this claw's in bad shape. It's cracked, it's crushed. Came off beautiful over here. God, that would be so nice if the whole crab was like that, but it's not going to happen. Something's broken over here. I think it's the carpus. Could be a piece of this, I guess. We'll find out later. But, it's the way it is. Still having fun. Working on exposing the dactyl of the right pincer here. I'm not even concerned about trying to save the pristineness anymore of any of this crab anywhere. But I'm just going to barely take it off just to follow it down. See that line right there? Like so. Still being careful, but take it off that way. You just beat it up. There's no other way around it. Not that I know of. Don't try acid. I guarantee you that won't work. Okay, got both dactyls exposed. I'm on this side right here. I'm digging down so I can find the propolis part of the pincer. Dactyl is the moving part. So back to digging I go. It gets deeper you go, the harder it gets. Holy moly. There's the right propolis. Now to find the left one. Lots more digging to do. At least I'm making some good progress today. I like that. Slow and tedious, but hey, it's getting there. 2 claws for this crab. Most crabs have the 2 claws, but sometimes they're going into the face. You can't even see them. So this was nice, but I don't know if I don't think I can get to the face though. So it's a trade-off. Mother Nature. Good morning, everybody. Today's a very scary day. Besides having to fix, still work on the rock everywhere around this crab. Right now it's kind of in a bowl shape. I don't know if I want that or if I want it to go be sloping down. I'll figure that out later. But today I'm going to turn into a mad preparators scientist. And I'm going to amputate this leg. That's some scary stuff. So I'm going to undercut all this. I want to keep this dactyl on the rock, but I want to take this off from here all the way down into here, and then expose this leg better, and that leg, and then put that back on. Whether it comes off in 1 piece, which would be ideal, or 20 pieces. Oh God. I don't want to psych myself out of this. I don't know if I should tap it to break it. I don't know if I should pry it to break it. I don't know. This is all brand freaking new. Leave me alone, damn it. I mean, darn it. Dang it. Alright, I gotta get to work. Alright, the farther I go underneath there, the harder it gets. This part will be easy. This part with the leg being slanted in that direction is going to be tough because I can only go so far over here. Oh, this boy, all fingers crossed on this one. Holy crap. Okay, I figured I would glue this just in case. I don't know what's going to come off, to tell you the truth, so I don't want the leg to break into pieces and the shell to come off the actual rock on the inside of the leg, so this is all brand new. Big giant question mark. So I'm leaving some rock underneath there, so hopefully this will break from here to there and come off in one piece. Whether that's going to work or not, I do not know. Alright folks, I'm going to use this monster chisel bit to start vibrating through here, and hopefully, God, I hope that breaks in one piece. I was going to do it and then show you how it looks, but you might as well see it while it's happening. Wish me luck, folks. Jesus, heart attack. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Get a load of that. Almost where I planned it. Almost. Oh, man, I'm liking that. Whew. Okay. Let me calm down here a bit. Okay, I'm starting to clean up and smooth some of this rock. This whole area right here, so that when I put that back down, I won't have to mess with it. But I'll put that on last when I clean up the whole rock, so I don't accidentally break it off. Plus, that piece has a bunch of rock underneath it. I'm going to have to somehow take it off. I'll have to use a very small air scribe and painstakingly remove as much as I can, if not all of it, without breaking it. That's going to be some more scary stuff. Oh man, that's scary stuff there. But now you can see that leg there going all the way through. I mean, I'll clean all that up. All the way through there, and whew, that's pretty nice. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah. Freaking lot. My very first crab leg amputation. Of course, I gotta put it back on, but that should be easier and well, hopefully less scary than taking it off. So, more cleanup to do. Well, I got cleanup for the next 2 days. Alright, this is getting pretty scary. Well, it's cleaning up around here and stuff. I noticed this crack forming, and that does. I'm just glad I spotted it. I'm just going to fill that with some cyano. It's going to get everywhere, but I can clean it up. It's just going to be more work. What a joke. Okay, that filled that crack, and this is the thin set Super Bond from Star Bond. It's pretty good stuff. It's a pain in the you-know-what to clean up, but it's pretty good stuff. So I'm just going to spray that with some accelerator, and then I'll just have to work and clean up all that glue. But oh, that makes me feel better. That's don't have to think of that one. Okay, just smoothing out the rock, rough smooth it is what I'm doing. I'll finish those up with the small tools and the big areas with the grinders. So I got maybe an hour and a half. I'm going to try to get all of this done here, around these legs, and maybe around here. Still don't figure out what to do with this pile of rock over here, but I'll figure that out when I get there. So, slow but sure. Then tomorrow, when I start actually smoothing out the rock, I'll smooth out this area. Well, I'll smooth out the whole thing first, then I'll glue that back on. Oh heck, I still gotta prep that. Jesus, always freaking something. Okay, the more I looked at this rock up front here, the more I disliked it. So I've cut myself a new line. I'm going to take all that off towards the critter. So there goes nothing. Whether I'll do that again or not, I don't know. I'll wait till I finish this and see how it looks and go over here and do some work and look back that way. And if I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I'll just redo it. Okay, I like that a lot better. I might have to do a little bit more here, but that's a whole lot better. I took off probably at least a 1/4 of an inch in most places there, and still may be a little bit. So I'm going to clean this up, take another look at it, and see if I go on the attack again. And there is a whirlwind prep day. Geez, over 6 hours. That's pretty good for me, but man, I'm excited about this B-grade crab. I finally shaped this rock 3 different times so it would fit the legs. Still haven't cleaned it up, but pretty close. I shaped this again over here. That just now it fits the crab, at least in my eye. So tomorrow I'm going to smooth out all this rock and maybe surgically put this leg back on this amputeed crab. Yeah, world's first. Okay, well, it's not the world's first, but it sure sounds good. Yeah. Alright, I'm out of here. See you in the morning. Hello everybody, good morning. Just got started, really, kinda. The first thing I did when I came out here was look at this crab, look at the rock around the crab, and I've redone this whole thing once and then this part twice, and I'm liking it a little bit better. So pretty soon I'll clean up these areas and then maybe start some rock smoothing. I gotta get this rock smoothing, at least this side done here, so I can reattach this surgically removed leg. Okay, I've hit all of this in here. Did this twice, maybe 3 times, I don't remember, and I redid all this. So I'm now going to take this and hit these big areas and get these all smoothed out, and then go on the attack with all my little bits and things that help to make a good rock smoothing job, or at least as good as I can do anyways. And then surgically reattach the leg. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Oh, I got one spot here that's just deeper than the spot right here. I'm working on this one right here. I don't want 2 divots in the rock, so I got to take all this rock down slowly and surely and kind of evenly so I don't leave a divot. And man, that's a lot of work. I've been grinding on this for 20 minutes at least. So lots more to do just because of those 2 spots. I mean, there's little tiny ones in here, but those will easily disappear once these spots are gone. But look how nice that's looking. Yeah, I'm liking that. I like this crab so much. Just a beautiful crab, even though I beat him up so bad, and I still love him. Or her. Whew, Jesus. was one heck of a lot of grinding. But man, look how nice that looks. Jesus. That's freaking beautiful. Of course, now my shoulder's aching. So I don't think I'll get to my surgery today, which I'm so excited about, but now I've got to get to some smaller stuff and start hitting all these little tiny areas. So, phew, Jesus, back to work, Ronald. Looking pretty good. I'm going to go give this baby a bath, and then I got to take the rock off of that underneath side of that leg and attach that leg. That's going to be scary. Okay. She has had a bath, so while that's drying for the next however long, I'm going to take this leg, pieces of leg, and I gotta take all that rock off it, and hopefully it doesn't break into more pieces. So that's my job. I'm gonna clean up and show you that leg if I can clean it up. There's the piece that has to go back on the crab. It's actually two different pieces of leg, but if you can see all this rock on there, it's not very thick. I got to get that off, and hopefully without breaking it. If it breaks, then I've got more surgical repairs to do. Gonna use this small little thing. What I've normally used are these two things. Two air scribes. This is the smallest one with the smallest tip that I've got. Well, actually I got a smaller one, but it's too small for that. So this is what I call the whiner, and I'm going to slowly surely take the rock off of this. Oh, there's a crack right there. This is scary. Oh well, I'm going to get to work. I guess I'm concentrating. I think a better rag would be handy too. Break it into pieces. So now one piece into two pieces. I hope that's the last of the pieces. But I thought maybe I'd try to cut some of this off and save some of that vibration from the air scribe and just see if this is going to work, but I can't find my diamond cutoff blades. Boy, that's not going to work. Oh, it's always something. Alright, try something else. Whew, that was a close one. I gotta be careful how I hold that because I don't have much feeling in my hand. Hell, my whole left body is pretty numb, but I didn't want to cut my finger without knowing it. Anyways, look at that. I cut off most of that rock with that cheap diamond blade, so that worked. That saved me some time, probably a good half hour. Alright, back to work. Man, it's tough work. Doesn't look like it, but putting a dent in my finger, I'm trying to hold this little tiny thing. But I sharpened my bigger air scribe just to a needle sharp so I could use this because it's a lot easier than the whiner. So I got quite a ways to go, even though there's not much rock on there, but wish me luck. Oh man, it's a lot harder than it looks, I'll tell you that. Oh man, my fingers are getting sore. Okay, that's the glue joint right there. So I left all that. Now I'm going to do a dry fit on the crab and see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to use the thicker viscosity of cyanoacrylate super glue. I'm going to take these things off because those bring me up too close. Put my number 5s on. I got a cone tip on this, which I don't usually have for this thick stuff, but I don't want this to be a mess. Oh, Jesus. I'm really having to squeeze to get that thick stuff out of there. I think that's all I need. First piece of leg. There's the first piece. And if it's exactly where it's supposed to be, then this piece should fit like so. Boy, this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to use some tweezers for this. I don't know. Just happen to have some tweezers. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on this little end. Ooh, way. Oh, jeez, come on, Ronald. Way too much glue. And then I'll glue this end. Not liking that. Too much glue, but, and I don't want to have to fight it, but, oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I can just barely feel that thing taking shape, taking place. Hate to put all that on there, but yeah, piece of crap. Alright, sorry about the machine. Okay, except for maybe filling that little crack there, but it's full of glue, so I don't know if I can do that or not. Get a load of that. You can see right through it. Holy moly. That's just as cool as you can get. Get a load of that. Wow, that's pretty cool. A lot of work, but that's pretty cool. I'm going to let that cure for 24 hours and I'll mess with this tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day, so I'm going to go give the wife a smoochie. Good morning, everybody. A little chilly out today, but who cares? We're in a garage. Anyways, oh. Watch this. Wait for it. Whoa, wait for it. Oh, I think that's pretty cool. First time I ever did that. Anyways, okay, back to business here. Got my Glyptol. Nothing but lacquer cement and some acetone. That's all it is. And I'm going to make this baby pop. That's right, you heard me. This baby's going to pop. So I got my brushes, 3 different sizes, small to, well, they're all small, but small to big, in the small variety. So in about 20 minutes or so, this baby's going to be done. Boy, it was quite a challenge. I like these ob-shaped rocks, concretions. This one turned out pretty good. I mean, it's just a B-grade crab only because of the preservation is so bad. You want the rock to pop off and leave that pristineness of the shell material, not just carapace, but claws, legs, everything. That didn't happen here. But still, probably the best B grade crab I've ever had. So here goes. Let's go make our pop. And there you have it. It's not perfect. I knew that wasn't going to be perfect, but that's okay. That's a pretty nice crab. I'm going to go ahead and just say it. This is the world's best B grade crab. Get a load of that. Boy, that's going in the collection for sure. Not that I have room for it, but what the heck. I'll make room. Oh, and now I gotta fix some holes. All I did is fill the holes with some rock dust and rock chips and what. Saturated those with some super glue, thin viscosity cyanoacrylate, and then I, just so I could speed things up, some accelerator. Now I'm going to take this over to the sander, and those won't disappear, but it's going to look a lot better than that. Alright, sanded, just a little quick sand job, not a big deal. I don't put a whole lot of time at the bottom. No one's going to look at the bottom anyways, but I just don't want the holes there. So the holes are gone, and this little spot here, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Let me set this up where I can actually work on it though. Signed by the famous RB. Okay, well, maybe not too famous, but that's it. This baby is done. Get a load of that. Quite proud of that little crab. You betcha. Alright, on to the next one. This is just another rock out of the garage into the house.